What is going on, everybody? How are you guys doing this morning? This is your boy Christian Israel, and you are tuned into Christ and Crypto in the Morning. This is the podcast that we're here every single day, Monday through Friday. And if you're tuning in a little later, this is a section called the Daily Topics. We upload every single one of these every day. Daily topics, market analysis, and new creation scriptures on three different sections, whether it be from or not three different sections in different areas, whether it be on YouTube or Apple Podcast or Spotify, Amazon Music, Audible, Google Play, wherever you can find us, that's where we go. We also have TikTok and Twitter, the whole social media thing. So I appreciate you guys for doing the social media thing. The goal is 10 likes every single time. And we can jump right on into the news. As we're here, I know my voice is a little down and out, but we just did it earlier in the section and prayed for the families in Texas, and that's why we didn't do a show yesterday. I just could not do it. I couldn't do it. I could not do it. So I'm going to do my best today to get it going and get us going. So I'm glad we're here because our news today is intense as far as crypto is concerned, right? The show must go on. We have to continue to move, and the moment we stop is the moment that we could start forgetting those who work so hard to get us where we are. And that could be 300 years ago. That could be 2,000 years ago. That could be our children. But we're moving forward right now, and we're going to dig into this show. Today is not May 24th. In fact, today is May 26th, Thursday. And so let's go ahead and dive on into the first topic of the day. First off, good morning, Bullish on XRP, brother. Good morning, Leo. How are you guys doing? If you get a chance, you know what it is. Do that social media thing. We truly appreciate that social media thing. We do. So, Tether launches a new stablecoin pegged to the Mexican peso. So, is it a stablecoin? Okay. Back it up, guys. As you get in here, let me ask you this, because I see we got some 4 likes so far. That means some people are kind of putting their heads on the weeds. You don't have to comment. Appreciate you being here. But we have all these issues with USDT or UST, USDC, all these things pegged to the US dollar. Well, Tether has come up with an official difference and says that we are now officially going to peg the USDT Tether. It's not even USDT, it's just Tether. Has launched a new stablecoin 1-to-1 to the Mexican peso. It will initially be available on Ethereum, Fun, Tron, or Polygon. So now this is their way to get themselves into the Latin American market. It's dubbed MXNT. MXNT. That is what this is dubbed, and the stable coin is rocking and rolling. This is the Tether's fourth fiat pegged stable coin after the US dollar, the euro, the Chinese yuan, and now Mexico. Man, to me, if we could buy things in Mexican pesos on the US dollar, you guys know we're in Dallas and I'm getting ready to move closer. Inflation has not hit that. I'm telling you, the dollar is weaker for sure, so it costs cheap. It costs more to buy things that used to be cheaper in Mexican pesos or the Filipino peso, right? But we got to know there's a lot of people moving in that space. You got to cover Latin America. You got to cover the peso. The peso is a part of crypto. We don't want to move into USDT and USDC all over the place because every time that happens, people have to deal with the SEC and the US government. And the way that they are playing games, no one wants to deal with them. No one wants to deal with them. So while the Tether has Euro and Yuan pegged stablecoins, its USDT pegged stablecoin USDT remains more popular. Although it has recently seen massive redemptions amid panic over the collapse of the algorithm stablecoin USDT or UST, also as Terra USD earlier this month. USDT remains the biggest stablecoin in the world with its current total supply standing over $77 billion. The battle of the stablecoins. The first one falls, others rise. So, speaking of rise and fall, I guess we'll jump into this. I didn't want to jump into this now. I should have put this in a different order, but corporations are people too. Corporations are people too. And if you remember that, that was created a while, 10, 15 years ago. So Sam Freeman, whatever his full name is, Sam Freeman Lloyd. I know your name's somewhere. Sam Bankman Fried. Freed or Fried? Okay. Anyway, the FTX CEO. You know, the guy who he's probably got more money than anybody you know, but still doesn't know how to tie his shoes properly. That guy, right? He is going to give at least $1 billion to influence the outcome of the U.S. presidential election. Now, I don't know about you, and I don't care what side of crypto I lay on. I am not a fan of anybody giving $1 billion to one political party or against anybody. Now, here's my question. How is that possible when we're only supposed to do $20,000 most in a pack when you donate? I don't know, but apparently that's how this is supposed to work. So, his whole goal, and I'm going to put this out there, and I'm actually, you know what? Let's use his words. He quote, "I think the United States has both a big opportunity and a big responsibility to the world to shepherd the West in a powerful but responsible manner, and that everything we do has massive, massive ripple effects on what the future looks like. It follows that I might donate a lot of money. In the end, that's basically what I think. That there is, in some ways, surprisingly little money in politics given the sort of scope of the impact." He thinks there's little money in politics. How much money was spent on the 2020 elections? U.S. United States House Senate candidates running in the 2020 election reported raising $4 billion and spending $3.8 billion. So we'll say $4 billion there. Well, here it says over the 2020 election cost $14.4 billion. That seems more right. Okay. PAC contributed to Senate and House total 50. So PAC contributions, $56.9 million. Okay. So that sounds right. $14.4 billion to me sounds more likely of what is correct there. So with that said, where'd you go? He's going to give 1/15 of what was given in 2020. One person. And people are mad about Elon or Jeff Bezos. Are you guys not mad because he's in crypto because how he made his money? And I'll tell you this, because it doesn't say it here, but he says it in the interview. I read it. His whole goal is to keep Donald Trump out of office. Now let me see. Let's see if that actually made the news here before I do it. Let's see. Here. See, this is more likely a real article here. Sam Bankman-Fried could spend up to $1 billion in 2024 to thwart a Trump comeback. They're going to spend all this money to keep Donald Trump out of office. I'm going to leave that to you. All right. I really am going to leave that to you. I want to know what you think about that. In a world right now where we're struggling, people are hurting to pay taxes, gas is what it's at, inflation is what it's at, housing market's where it's at, people are getting dumped on left and right, and then you got the guy who's head of crypto, just bought FTX Arena, which used to be American Airlines Arena in Miami. And now he's putting $1 billion. $1 billion. That's by the way, that's Elon's break of contract clause. $1 billion. In fact, $1 billion itself can give everybody $1 million in America. To thwart Trump. That's all I'm going to say there. Okay. Speaking of people really overstepping their boundaries, so there's a conference called World Economic Forum going on right now, right? You guys know this. I'm not surprised. And what they said, the UAE, by the way, which is the United Arab Emirates, I think it stands for, has stated metaverses should be policed. Now, let me know this. These are the same people who wanted to keep Twitter from being bought by Elon. So they obviously want to be all in the space of wherever you are. There's no such thing as privacy. And this is my point. Let's fire back. This guy doesn't want Trump, which means he wants the Democrats, which means he wants Biden, right? 100% against freedom of speech, 100% against your own personal beliefs if it goes against what they want. There's no such thing as free speech in the Democratic Party. It is what it is, right? There is no such thing as free speech. There is agree with me or you're wrong, you're evil, you're hatred, and you're racist. And that's coming from somebody who they pitch to, a man who looks like me, my age. I'm supposed to vote for the Democrats, according to them. According to Joe Biden, actually. Joe Biden said in 2020, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. I don't know what else to tell you from there. It's not out of context. I watched it. I listened to it and it blew my mind. But it never blows my mind because these guys say exactly what's on their mind. But then they go back later and they tell you that that's not what they said. So these are things you got to pay attention to, because just because you're in crypto doesn't make you a good guy. Just like because you know about crypto Gary Gensler doesn't make you a friend of the space. And I think that's where crypto really messed up, as we embraced people like Gary Gensler. Sam Bankman-Fried is also being embraced. But you guys got to remember, this guy's got a lot of money. While everyone's looking at Elon, you're forgetting about someone in our own space getting ready to go against us. Going against us. And I'm thinking he would say, well, Trump is against Bitcoin. That's why we're going to do $1 billion. That's not enough reason. You could be against crypto all you want. Do it. I don't care. Because if crypto really is what it's supposed to be, governments can't stop it. Right? If Bitcoin's supposed to be what it is, you can't stop it. So it doesn't matter who's in office. What I want you to look at, guys, is look at how we live. And instead of putting $1 billion on an election, what about stuff like this? The people who lost their money in an attack. Now, it happens in a space. A top 10 coin dumped. But it's hard to say you got scammed by something that Mike Novogratz, who was head of GTBC, who's supposed to be a Wall Street person, who's supposed to be there for your investments, has a tattoo on him, lost $300 to $400 million in 48 hours. And now, people like FTX are going to reintroduce Terra Luna. Terra Luna version 2. Not just that. Did I bring a Gatorade or a water up here? Yeah, I did. Not just that. But they're also going to airdrop you. And you know how that looks like in taxes. So, these exchanges you're going to, you got Huobi supports the launch of Luna 2.0 on May 27th. That's tomorrow. FTX will support the new Luna airdrop and suspend Luna and UST markets. Where else is it? Phoenix, it said developers migrate to Luna 2.0 new chain. Phoenix Finance. Lidio. Who are the other ones that are actually? Binance, FTX, Huobi, Bitfinex. Now, let me full disclosure here. I had $50 of Terra Luna that I just bought. Why did I buy it, you ask? Because I'm an idiot. Why did I really buy it? And I'm going to be honest. Here's why I really bought Terra Luna. Okay, here's why I bought it. I bought it because why not? $50. Why not? That's where I'm at. Not 500, not 1,000, not at $10. It's at under a penny, and it's probably gonna go. It's probably a waste of $50. Almost like buying one dinner for a night is like a waste of $50 if you don't really enjoy it and go out and enjoy your family. You're spending way too much on money. You're gonna eat that, and $50 is gone. Same kind of thing here. I'm gonna eat that $50 right now, spending way too much money, and I won't enjoy it. However, I don't know if I'm getting a snapshot on Uphold. That's where I bought Luna. My $50 as of yesterday. I'll tell you this. My $50 as of yesterday is now $38.33, down 21%. Right? May 25th. And I put that in there mainly to see if Uphold does the snapshot. That's it. It's not about the price. It's about me trying to get the snapshot. So if I can get, it doesn't say what it is. It doesn't say if it's 1-to-1. It doesn't say if it's old Luna holders. It just says Luna holders. So I'm going to try to get the snapshot and let you know how that goes on Uphold. 250,000 Luna I put. It says token distribution details can be found in governance proposal. Community pool 30%. Oh, I didn't mean it. Pre-attack 35%. Pre-attack UST 10. So we have post-attack. So this is where we are right now. So I'm going to get 10% of what I got. So I'll have to check this in and let you know. The removal of these wallets from Airdrop whitelists make Terra's fully community. And then there's a whole, and I really, whatever. We're not going to go into these guys. No need to. My point here is I took the gamble. And it's a gamble, but we'll see. We'll see. So speaking of gamble, I got one more topic for you here. Speaking of gamble, let's finish it out here. JPMorgan, Jamie Dimon, the one in 2017 said, if you touch Bitcoin, I'm going to fire you. The one in 2017 who said Bitcoin is a fraud, it's going to nothing. The one in 2017, in fact, as he was saying he was going to fire people and that Bitcoin was a fraud, he was buying Bitcoin. In fact, then the futures started and then they shorted it and dumped it all. Well, now that we've hit 25,000 and currently under 30K right now, might be right at 30K this morning. I've got to look at the charts here in a second. He thinks he got a 50% uprise from here. 38,000 is 50%. If that's not people saying, you know what? That was weird. Looking at things. Oh, Quant's up 4% in the last 23 minutes. So this guy here now says, or these guys, this is their team, that from here, they want crypto instead of real estate. They want crypto instead of real estate. The crypto market is at $1 trillion. Is gone. 1 trillion gone. That's a lot. 1 trillion gone. I almost long Solana on that bounce at 42, and now it's at 45. It's up almost 10%. 10% is $4. So what, 5% this morning? Anyway. It says here, the strategists maintain their $38,000 price target for Bitcoin, which represents a potential 29% from Wednesday's prices. Morning level of 29.43. Here we go. JPMorgan has made strides to get more involved in the crypto industry since last year. 6 crypto funds, including GBTC. The bank also announced that February will make strategic investments. The investment comes after crypto. Here it is. Dimon argued Bitcoin was a fraud in 2017 and called the leading cryptocurrency worthless in October of 2021. Worthless. Which was a good call because it was toppish. Still, Dimon noted that the clients are adults who can make their own decisions. So if they want it, they can have it, is what he says. He also points out that the VC firm Andreessen Horowitz announced that they had raised $4.5 billion for its 4th crypto fund in hopes to take advantage of the bargains in the crypto bear market. These are bargains. The market is down big time. Even though it popped just now, which is good because I definitely just took profit at 38.5. And we'll go over that soon because the goal in long sum short term is to turn $1 into 5 and 5 into 25. So as we go in here, and I know this looks crazy, let me take that off so we don't see all that craziness. The markets this morning are down, and we're going to go into the TA section in a second. So that's the news for the day. If you guys want to come check out the TA section, it's in the long sum short sum section, which is right after this, and will be uploaded later today as well. Please let me know your thoughts on the news. Do you like a crypto billionaire putting his money in the market? Do you want the metaverse to be policed? Do you want it to be policed? I don't know. Let me know what you think. I'm your boy Christian Israel. The goal is 10 likes every time. Please make sure you do that social media thing. Come join me for the long sum, short sum section after this. In the meantime, guys, we'll catch you tomorrow. Thank you, and God bless. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Please make sure you like, subscribe, share this video, subscribe to this channel, and do the thing that people do on social media. At Twitter, at TikTok, New Creation Capital. Let us know, guys. Thanks so much. I hope you guys have a great day. Later, guys.